When I was a young man, I came across a statistic that you've seen. It said that the average person only uses about 10% of their potential, and the other 90% is left unused throughout their lifetime. Well, recent research shows that that statistic is not true. The average person only uses about 2% of their potential, and the other 98% is stored like treasure buried in the ground, and it's never used. And what do people use their 2% for? Well, they use it mostly for conversation at work and with their friends. They use it for messaging and tweeting. They use it for watching television. Average person watches a screen, 3 to 5 hours per day. Is they're watching a screen of some kind, whether it's a computer or an iPhone or an iPad or a television. And most of what they're watching is in category 2. It's completely irrelevant and unimportant. It makes no difference in their lives at all. But whatever you do over and over again becomes a habit. Do you know who the third richest man in the world is? It's a man named Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett worked delivering newspapers when he was 14 and 15 years old. He would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and when it was dark and everyone was sleeping, he would deliver newspapers, and he did this for more than 2 years. He delivered 200,000 newspapers over that time, and he earned 1 cent, 1 kopeck, if you like, today 1 ruble per newspaper, and he saved the money, and he grew $2,000, and that $2,000 was his first investment, and he made that investment after careful study, and the investment grew. And so he invested more money, and that investment grew. Last year, his total investments are worth $350 billion. Third or fourth largest single company in the United States, one of the biggest companies in the world. Warren Buffett has the same schedule almost every day. And what he does is he comes to work, and he spends 80% of his time studying and reading in the subjects relative to his business. Only 20% is in meetings or phone calls or anything else. He spends 80% of his time learning new things so he can make better decisions and get better results. So a question I sometimes ask adults, how many hours a week do you spend studying new subjects to help increase your productivity and your value? So they found that these experts, these highly paid people, looked upon earning ability like a ladder. And a ladder has steps, and each step is a skill. And when you learn a new skill, you increase your earning ability. Also, you increase your ability to use your other skills. And each time you learn a new skill, your earning ability goes up. And when you learn a new skill, your earning ability goes up. And each new skill you learn causes you to become more and more valuable, and people will pay you more and more money for the results that you can get for them. Now, if at any given time you decide to stop climbing the ladder of success, you will level off, like most people do, 80%, but then you will begin to decline because whatever skills you have are becoming obsolete at a rapid rate, and they're becoming obsolete faster today than ever before. So if you are not constantly moving up the ladder, you're actually moving down the ladder. And people don't understand why their income is not going up. It's because they are not becoming more productive. They're not learning new skills. They're not working on themselves to become more successful. So, increasing your earning ability is the strategy used by the highest paid people in the world today. Every week they spend 10 hours or more studying new skill, the one skill that can help them the most, and they keep climbing that ladder. And it just becomes a habit. A part of their life is learning, just like a part of your life may be watching television or playing sports or something else. A part of their life is learning all the time. And finally, what can I do every day to develop this skill? How can I take action? And they would go to work, and they would work on this one skill. Like a sniper rather than a machine gunner, they would work on a single skill. And it might take them a month, and it might take them 3 months, and it might take them a year, but they would work every day on that skill. And here's the magic number. The magic number was 2 hours per day, 5 days per week, 10 hours in all. 2 hours per day of personal study on a single skill, 5 days per week. Now how many total hours? Total hours are there in a week. It's 24 hours per day times 7. So there's 168 hours in a week, everywhere. Now, what we're saying is that if you want to go to the top of your field and be one of the highest paid and most successful people in life, take 10 of those hours and invest them in yourself. That's all.